you can't trust him, but you could play him in GPPs. I'm not going to go there. I think the timeshare is going to get split pretty evenly with him and Madison. It might get worse, it might get better, but still, he's not the full-time running back anymore. What really concerns me is basically a non-serious injury last week took him out for several series. And at this price, if you're not getting that volume, and then you add in the fact that there's just so many weapons, so he's not the full-time running back necessarily. He could go in and out of games. The volume's not there. He's expensive. There's tons of weapons on that offense. And oh, by the way, Kirk Cousins, hey, guess what? He's not reliable anymore. So I will stay away from Cook.
Yeah, and AJ, you know Minnesota has plenty of trust in backup Alexander Madison, too.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think to Pearce's point, like you look further down the board, there's some intriguing options this week that won't cost you that much. How about Hubbard at 6K going up against an Eagles D that's allowed the second most rush yards in the league this season? Or Nick Chubb at 6,700 versus the Chargers, who are allowing 5.3 yards per carry. Like, there's so many more intriguing options further down the board. So you don't have to spend up. You don't have to worry about the volume issues that Pearce highlighted. It's just not worth the risk.
Hey, Geoff, you fading Cook regardless of his status?
I mean, at this point, unless I got a little bit better injury news going into Sunday, yeah, I think he's just a straight fade. I think Pearce makes a point where, the ownership could be so low because of the injury concerns, he could turn out to be a good GPP play. But you need some kind of confirmation he's going to be out there and getting carries. This is the thing. Like, why are we trying to attack Detroit through the ground? Just play Justin Jefferson again. Detroit's allowing the most yards per attempt against in the league. People aren't going to be playing Jefferson because they think Minnesota is going to be up so big in this game. I was going to get no targets. Guess what? Minnesota's defense stinks too. They're bottom 10 in terms of yards per carry allowed and yards per attempt allowed. I think Detroit could actually win this game. So I actually think it's a great game to target for DFS. I think it's going to be a shootout because I think Minnesota, if they're going to win this game, is going to have to pass the ball quite a bit. Play Justin Jefferson. Don't worry about this Cook stuff. Just play Justin Jefferson.